Between two green hills stood Surajpur, a quiet village where every morning began with jasmine, rangoli, and temple bells. At her doorway, Maya watered the tulsi plant and smiled at the sky, unaware that her peaceful world would soon change. Then came the brightest day of Maya's life. Arvind placed the Mangal Sutra around her neck, and she believed her happiness was complete. Only 2 months later, Arvind fell ill. What seemed like a simple fever grew worse with every passing night. One morning, Arvind was gone. His books, slippers, and clothes remained exactly where he had left them. Only he was missing. 3 weeks later, Maya discovered that she was carrying his child. In the middle of grief, a fragile hope began to breathe. But Arvind's mother did not see hope. She blamed Maya for her son's death and called her presence unlucky. Soon, the whole village turned away. Even Maya's own mother admitted that she was too afraid to protect her. Days became months of silent punishment. Maya ate only after everyone else and slept alone in the smallest room. Then, on a night of relentless rain, Arvind's mother spoke the words she had been waiting to say, "Leave this house." Maya packed a few clothes and Arvind's photograph. Without a destination, she stepped alone into the storm. She walked past the school, the temple, and the old banyan tree, until her exhausted steps stopped near the village well. Just when Maya could see no path ahead, a steady hand guided her away from the darkness. It was Kabir. Kabir brought her to his house on the hill. He asked no questions. He simply told her that she was safe. When Maya asked why he had helped her, Kabir answered quietly. Once, someone had refused to look away from his pain. Months later, Maya gave birth to a little girl. She named her Priya, beloved. Her cry filled the house with life. Healing came slowly. Maya cared for Priya, managed the home, tended the garden, and gradually found her strength again. Priya grew into a curious child. She walked into Kabir's study with storybooks, and he always made time for her. Maya watched Kabir teach Priya, listen to her questions, and smile at her laughter. A gentler side of him emerged. When Priya had a fever, Kabir waited outside her room all night, quietly present in case Maya needed help. One morning, Maya found her old wedding photographs outside her door. Kabir had returned her memories without asking her to forget. After Priya slept, Maya and Kabir often talked on the veranda. He listened not only to her pain, but also to her dreams. Slowly, Maya noticed a change in Kabir's silences. He wanted to say something, but each time the words stopped. 3 years after the first storm, rain returned. In the candlelit study, Kabir finally spoke honestly about his feelings. He asked for a future with Maya, but placed no condition on her answer. Her home, and Priya's home, would remain unchanged. Maya asked to keep her traditions, her memories, and her identity. Kabir smiled gently. He had never wanted her to become someone else. Maya said yes. After the rain, the hills emerged again. She had not erased her past. She had simply learned to live again.